The city of Nova Mumbai pulsed with electric energy. Towering skyscrapers pierced the clouds. Flying vehicles zipped through designated sky lanes. This was a world where technology intertwined with the extraordinary. Humans lived alongside those gifted with incredible abilities known as epics, but none knew of the immense power brewing in the heart of the city. A power that could reshape the very fabric of their existence. A power residing within the young man named Nikhil. Amidst the dazzling cityscape, a hidden threat lurked in the shadows. The Dominion, a clandestine organization, plotted to control the world by exploiting epics. Their leader, the enigmatic Arcturus, craved ultimate power. He believed Nikhil was the key to achieving his sinister ambitions. 20 years ago, as a rare celestial eclipse bathed the Earth in an ethereal twilight, Nikhil was born. The alignment of celestial bodies unleashed a surge of cosmic energy. This energy, channeled through an ancient artifact called the Astra, imbued Nikhil with unimaginable power. We witnessed this extraordinary event with a mix of awe and trepidation. We knew our son was destined for greatness, but also understood the dangers that came with such immense power. The Astra, a relic from a forgotten civilization, chose Nikhil as its conduit. It was a symbiotic bond, enhancing his innate abilities to levels beyond comprehension.
Burdened with this extraordinary secret, we made the heartbreaking decision to shield him from the world, for his safety and the world's.
Nikhil's childhood was anything but ordinary. Hidden away from the world, he trained rigorously under the watchful eyes of his parents. They taught him to control his powers, to harness the cosmic energy coursing through his veins.
His playground was not of swings and slides, but of simulated time fields and energy constructs. He could manipulate time, bend energy to his will, and move with superhuman speed and strength.
Years of isolation instilled in him a deep sense of loneliness. He yearned for connection, for a life beyond his secluded world. Little did he know, destiny had other plans. The time was coming when he would have to embrace his true calling and face the world he was destined to protect. Nikhil was a conduit of chrono energy, a primordial force that governed time and energy. This granted him an array of extraordinary abilities. He could manipulate the flow of time, slowing it down or accelerating it within a localized field. Energy manipulation allowed him to absorb, redirect, and unleash energy in its various forms. His superhuman strength and speed were a testament to the Astra's power, making him a force to be reckoned with in any physical confrontation. But his most unique abilities were his universal connection and telepathy. He could sense the life force of all beings, experiencing their emotions and thoughts as his own. This empathy, while burdensome at times, fueled his desire to protect all life. Section 5. The Dominion's Shadow, a looming threat. The Dominion, shrouded in secrecy, had been watching Nikhil from the shadows. Their intricate network of spies and informants had kept them abreast of his every move.
Nikhil, the ultimate weapon. With him, my vision of a world under my control will be realized.
Arcturus, the enigmatic leader of the Dominion, saw Nikhil as the ultimate weapon, a means to achieve his twisted vision of a world under his control.
With my technopathy, I have amassed resources and influence, manipulating world events from the shadows. Nikhil will be the final piece.
Arcturus possessed the power of technopathy, the ability to control technology with his mind. He had used this power to amass resources and influence, manipulating world events from the shadows.
Together we will reshape the world in my image, a world where power reigns supreme.
He believed that with Nikhil under his control, he could reshape the world in his image, a world where power reigned supreme.
Section 6. Seeds of Doubt, the burden of unfathomable power. As Nikhil grew older, the weight of his powers began to take a toll on him.
He grappled with the immense responsibility thrust upon him. The knowledge that he held the fate of the world in his hands filled him with a sense of dread.
He questioned his own worthiness, wondering if he was strong enough to bear such a burden.
His parents, sensing his internal struggle, offered him guidance and support. They reminded him that true power lay not in dominance, but in restraint, not in control, but in protection. Their words resonated with him, helping him navigate the treacherous path that lay ahead.
Section 7. Clash of Ideologies, Nikhil versus Arcturus. The inevitable clash came when Arcturus made his move.
He infiltrated Nikhil's sanctuary, unleashing a barrage of technologically advanced soldiers and mind-controlled epics. Nikhil fought back with all his might, his chrono energy blasts illuminating the night sky. The battle raged, a chaotic symphony of energy and destruction.
Arcturus, consumed by his lust for power, sought to break Nikhil's spirit. He believed that by stripping away his hope and faith, he could mold him into the weapon he desired.
But Nikhil refused to yield, his resolve fueled by his empathy for all life and his unwavering belief in a better future.
Section 8. The Ultimate Sacrifice. A beacon of hope ignited. Realizing that Arcturus would stop at nothing to achieve his goals, Nikhil made a heart-wrenching decision.
He would use the Astra to create a temporal anomaly, a singularity that would absorb Arcturus and his cronies, trapping them outside the normal flow of time. It was a risky plan, one that could potentially cost him his own existence. With a heavy heart, Nikhil said goodbye to his parents, his voice choked with emotion. He unleashed the full potential of his powers, the Astra glowing with an unbearable intensity. A blinding flash of light engulfed everything, leaving behind an eerie silence. When the light subsided, Nikhil was gone, along with Arcturus and his minions. The threat to the world had been neutralized, but at a great cost. Section 9. Legacy of the Power Walker, a world transformed. News of Nikhil's sacrifice spread throughout the world like wildfire. He became a legend, a symbol of hope and restraint in a world grappling with the implications of extraordinary abilities. His story served as a reminder that true power lay not in dominance but in selflessness, not in control but in protection. The world had changed. Inspired by Nikhil's sacrifice, people began to view epics not with fear and suspicion but with understanding and acceptance. The Dominion, its leader vanquished, crumbled from within. Nikhil, though gone, had left behind a legacy that would forever shape the destiny of humanity. He had shown the world that even in the face of overwhelming power, one person's choice, one act of selflessness, could make all the difference. He was the Power Walker, the legend who walked through time, and his story would be told for generations to come.